All right, fuckers. Welcome to the Nutbois podcast. Aiko, Gary, Ghazi, Penguin, and me. Ghazi, you wanted to introduce the first topic?
Yes. Okay. So, hello everyone. I want to introduce the first topic being what is something new that happened this week. Starting off nice and easy. So, I guess I'll take the helm and I'll let everyone else actually decide what they think and what happened. So for me, I started work again this week, and yeah, it's kind of shitty, kind of having a horrible time. But
Have you been
that's
sexually
work.
harassed in the workplace yet?
Not, although that make things interesting for a change, and I feel like that would make things a lot more scary, but also a lot more interesting. So I'm still waiting for it though. There's got to be at least one person.
Ghazi, what do you do?
I'm a produce fella in a grocery store, so I just manage all the fruits and stuff. The place where I work is a huge produce place. Like, it's fucking massive. It's huge, and it requires a lot of people to manage. So yeah, fruit boy. So yeah, I'm just being a fruit boy, fruit and veggie boy for a while, and yeah, it's kind of shit. So since
apples.
Fucking nerd.
because I'm a college student, like, I'm working during the summer and winter breaks. And I'm back at it again, just wanting to die, as always. And yeah, that's my first name. Like, I think you have an interesting topic to share for the what's new this week.
Are we actually going to talk about that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ike, I'm going to need to brace this with your age before you talk about this.
Yeah, yeah. Lay down your age before you start talking about this stuff.
I am, at the time of recording this, 15 years of age. Should that be enough? Or should I go down to the exact day?
Disclaimer.
No, that's good.
I was born September 25th at 3 p.m.
Under the gale of a moonlight, while my warring tribes were fighting for my freedom.
A moonlight was shining amongst my face.
Yeah, don't forget it was also like a blood moon.
It was the first time I ever saw Grandpa Burr throw the flipper of justice. It was glorious. Oh God, the wars! The wars! Wait, continue, Ike. What are you talking about?
Okay, so a 12-year-old has a crush on me, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of... I mean, it's like... It's flattering, but also it makes me kind of uncomfortable.
Where did you meet this 12-year-old girl? I think you told me before, but I don't remember.
I met this 12-year-old girl on a Discord server I'm in. So from what she told me, right, she was a lesbian, and then...
that sure as hell's a lie.
12 years old boys.
And then... and she's like, oh, but then I saw you, and you were just, like, you were funny and cute.
So handsome. You got to be big.
Oh.
You also
wait. Question. Wait.
Say that all girls with emotional problems like Ike.
Oh yeah, we've deduced that a little bit.
Oh yeah, everyone's like, if we go through my history, all my girlfriends either have daddy issues or like are psychotic or bipolar or.
Wait. I want to get back on this topic of you being handsome and funny and all this other stuff.
The best thing is that I'm neither of those things.
I want to ask what handsome guy you ordered to be yourself while you gave him a routine that you stole from a comedy professional.
His name was Lewis Adams, and he's actually a pretty nice guy.
No, that's nice. Does he do improv?
Yeah, he does. He'll do improv. He'll do like scripted stuff. His delivery is amazing. He's like...
But the real question is, does he attract 12-year-old girls with emotional problems?
Well, I mean, who doesn't do that, really?
That was his tagline when he bought him.
Yeah, damn. If only pedophiles had that ability to just attract.
Yeah, no, I had him for like 3 hours. He was nice.
Like, have you ever played professional football or high school football?
No, football's for nerds.
Okay, so to fix your problem, you need to learn what we call in the football game the juke, which is where you go up to someone and then you go the other way and go around them. But you need to learn how to do that with women. So you go up to a woman, you call her bitch, then you walk around her.
Do that to the poor emotionally damaged 12-year-old girl.
It'll make her stronger.
What did she do exactly? Like, what happened?
Yeah, like how did it start? Like, I mean, I know that she like fell in love with you, but like, what did you do?
No, she fell in love with Luke, comedy actor.
I told some jokes, and that was about it.
Oh my god, you tell jokes. You're so funny.
Well, I mean, like,
Wait,
you gotta think, right?
ha-ha.
Like, you gotta think, right? Like, the people who she hangs out with are 12-year-old boys and 12-year-old girls. So, like,
Yeah, they're always talking about like the boobies.
yeah,
They're looking up boobies on Google Images. Safe search on.
yeah. So, like, 12-year-olds aren't really super funny. So maybe I'm just like the only person with a sense of humor that she's met in like 6 months.
While I patrol in the middle school, found this 12-year-old girl stalking her down.
God, no. You see, like the deal for me now is that I'm like I laugh at like every joke now, even if it's not funny, just because of work and like people telling me something. I'm like, haha, that's funny. So like,
I could just did it.
Yeah, exactly. So like you can just do that like with the 12-year-old girl, just be like, haha, laughing at every single joke that's completely a whiff.
He XD.
Or learn the woman.
Yeah, no, I did that. I told some jokes that I knew like wouldn't land at all, and she was like, "Ha!"
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's like one of the
It was-
biggest
and it
signs
was
that
like-
goes into
It was like
easy.
it was like a very obviously a fake laugh as well.
Ha, I am laughing. This is laughter. Ha 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 ha.
You could do the woman juke. I taught you the technique. Now go out there and make me proud.
Okay. I was thinking about adding to your technique, right? Instead of saying bitch and walking away, I punch her and then walk away.
Yeah, that's better. You got
yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, that works. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Physical abuse is funny. Let's go.
You're kind of a scrawny
Right.
bitch, though, so I'd recommend a 3-hit combo to make sure you get her down. 2 in the chest and 1 in the face. So you make sure you drop her.
B.
What is this Tekken?
It's the Tekken of dating, Aiko.
Yes, you just beat your spouse.
I don't like it.
No, how about since you're a Yoshi main, just throw eggs at her.
Aiko should
I'm a
know
Marth
something
main,
about
dude.
lesbians, though.
What?
Yeah, I'm reading the show notes right now. It says Aiko is gay, like fingering gay.
Oh my gosh, you wrote that.
I didn't write that. The show
Yes.
notes. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a script.
Oh,
It
God.
says Soren Penguin.
You revealed our secret.
Cancel the show, boys. Cancel.
This is a script. This is all scripted.
Anyway,
oh, God.
guys, thank you for coming to the finale of the Nutbois podcast. We won't be doing it anymore. It was we had a good run.
It was a prank.
The website will be repurposed for child pornography.
All right, before we end it though, one more topic:
Before we
how
end,
to fuck bitches and get money. Aiko,
Oh my god. I don't know anything about this. Why are you asking me?
Yes, you do.
Then why'd you
Yes,
put it?
do. Don't lie to us.
I didn't put it. It says Soren Penguin.
okay, hold on. So for anyone who doesn't know, we have a Google Docs for topics if we run out of ideas. And apparently people are memeing in it, even though it was supposed to be serious, but, whatever.
I mean, it's fine. We're not even like mad or anything. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm so disappointed I haven't got to talk about my day.
Yeah,
Penguin, tell us about your day.
yeah, how was your day? Tell us.
So I was
Fucking
chilling.
tell us, Penguin.
I was
Go on.
chilling. I was chilling, maxing and Raxin out of the bedroom. Like French Prince of Bel Air style, like the start of the song.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to call some people. Turns out they're closed because it's Memorial Day. So I throw my phone at the wall because I'm fucking pissed. And then my dad walks in. He's like, "So they're closed tomorrow, you shithead." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know that, Dad." He didn't say shithead, of course, because he's my father. But he thinks that. I know. I can see it in his eyes. But my week's been pretty good, minus that. A couple of crippling depression issues. I started a Minecraft server. It's probably going to die in a week, and I'm probably going to be really sad.
Hey, I'll
Probably going
play
to break
on it.
down and cry. Who knows?
Penguin, I'll play on your Minecraft server.
I'll play on his Minecraft server.
I'll play
But
on
it's been a
your.
burp.
I'll play on your free hosted Eterno server.
But yeah, it's been a burby day. If anyone's got anything else to say.
Dude, I'm really liking how Minecraft is starting to become like unironically good now. Like people are actually playing it genuinely instead of as a dumb meme.
It always has been. What do you
Yo,
mean?
I love how I can be a hipster about this because I never stopped playing Minecraft. Like I played it from like 2012 all the way to like current day. So I'm not bandwagoning. I've been loving this game like pretty much nonstop since 2012.
It's because
Damn,
of
Mike,
Fortnite.
you're so edgy.
You could say I liked it before it was cool.
I'm low key bandwagoning because like I didn't play it for years, and then after a little bit, I'm just like, you know what? Let's get into it, boys. We're going back to the mine.
It's because of Fortnite. People
Yeah.
hate Fortnite now, so now they're coming back to Minecraft.
Yeah,
Without Fortnite, there would be no Minecraft.
exactly.
Abraham Lincoln.
Fortnite.
The Vampire
made
Hunter.
Minecraft. But anyway, Gary, how was your week?
My week, damn dude, you're hitting me with these hard questions.
I know
Uh,
some real thought thinkers. You know what I'm saying?
well, I actually had a very enthusiastic week.
That's great. So next on our agenda we have
Oh, you fucking bitch! I hate you.
Continue, Gary.
I thought it was over. I got cut off.
No,
No, dude, go ahead.
continue.
Oh, okay. So I work this week. I work in retail, and
Insane.
damn, dude, that's crazy. It's almost
know.
like retail is like one of the biggest suppliers of like
Of
really
the
easy
world.
jobs. But
Damn, that's
I was
nuts.
working, and there's this guy who he was about 30, 35, and he had two little girls, and they're in the fitting room. And I come out, and he asks me if I'm working here. And I say, of course, yes. What's up? How's it going? What do you need? And he's like, well, I have a complaint. And I'm like, oh, well, what is it? And he's like, why don't you guys have men and women fitting rooms? Why is it unisex? And I'm like, well, we kind of don't have like the room for it. And he's like, well, I just saw a guy walk out of the fitting room, and I have my daughters who are 13 and 14. What if something were to happen? And I'm like, what do you, what? And he's like, well, I'm very concerned because like no one's ever back here, and something could happen. Like there's no cameras, there's no like security, there's nothing. I'm just thinking in my head, like, you really want cameras in a fitting room? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what is
But
wrong?
also,
Was it wait, was he like vehemently defending the fact that he had cameras in the fitting room?
Yes, he was adamant.
oh,
Okay.
I was thinking something else, but you know what? This really takes the cake, dude.
The
He
roles
wants
are
to
reversed
walk-
in this situation. He's crushing on the 12-year-old girls.
Yeah, I know.
No, he was like so mad at me. Like he was
As
like,
if you're controlling the
I said, I have
cameras.
power. I have power in this company. I don't.
He's like, I can't believe you would do this, you asshole.
Yeah.
What are
And
you
so,
doing?
continuing, right? I'm like, okay, well, I mean, we do have these buttons which you can press if you need help. It's usually for like if you need help with clothes, but it can be for anything. And he's like, oh, okay. And I also told him like I'm always back here. And so I go about my day, folding clothes and stuff. 5 minutes later, the button gets pressed. I hear it in my ear, and I'm like, okay. I go back there right away. I'm walking back, and I see him, and he smiles as soon as he sees me, and he's like, "Oh, I pushed the button on accident. Sorry." And I'm like, I'm just thinking, you motherfucker, you're testing me. I fucking hate you. And I left, and another 10 minutes go by. Button gets pressed again. They're still back there. I go back there, and he's there, and he's like, "Oh, my daughter accidentally leaned on the button. I'm sorry."
Yeah,
And
I
so
bet
I'm
you
like,
did.
you know what? That's okay, man. You're fine. And I went back to do my job, and then another 5 minutes pass. It rings again, and this time I had like 10 clothes in one arm and like 5 in the other, and like I'm carrying them, and I'm like, I'm gonna show this guy that like he's annoying me, and that I have other stuff to do. And so I carry the clothes back there, and I'm like, "What do you need, man?" He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. What do you say?" He said that he accidentally like pushed it while helping his daughter, right? And I'm like, "Oh, no problem." And I walk over there, and I press the button, like having it like struggling because I have all these clothes on me, and then I walk away. He didn't press the button again. Like, mission accomplished.
Dude, he was trying to jape you. He was trying to like get you to walk in while he wasn't there, and then be like, oh, "You're walking in on my 13-year-old."
I imagine that
How
story
dare you.
completely different from the way Gary told it. I imagine Gary like rolled up to the fitting room, like when the buttons pressed. Gary like pulls out the pistol and he's like, "It's cop uniform." He's like hopping over the stands of clothes. He's like rolling in the store and like pulls up with the gun. He's like, "I'm ready to take him down."
They're going after the children.
Naruto runs straight into the fitting room, tackle some guy.
Yeah. Iron in one hand, gun in the other. Like, I'm ready.
That's what he wanted you to do. He wanted you to come barreling in with a gun.
Yeah, dude. He wanted you to be the hero.
Well, my
Action
45 just pistol whip somebody. Like, damn, dude.
God, the fitting room fiend. Where is he at? He's around here somewhere.
The fitting room fiend versus the underwear folder.
And he's like hiding in one of the fitting rooms, just fucking kicking in doors one by one. Preaching clear.
You pull out your sledgehammer like Sledge from Rainbow Six and slam the door open.
He's like fucking Randall from Monsters Inc. when he's opening up the bathroom stall doors.
Oh. But that honestly irritated me so much, dude. Like,
I don't understand, like, why should there be a men's and a women's, like, changing room? You're in there for, like, 5 seconds.
well, some people are in there for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, like him.
Yeah.
But, like, still, it's like, it's not even, like, something of concern. Like, anyone can walk into a girl's bathroom if they really wanted to. Like, I don't know. That seems like just a weird... I just love how he's angry at you. He's like, I can't believe you did this.
And like the girls seem like really embarrassed of their dad too.
I would be too. If my like mom or dad was like complaining about something that was so trivial. God.
What if he came back to the store the next day and he's like, "I didn't recognize you the first time. I tested you. You had good enough reflexes. I believe that you are my son."
Turns out it was undercover boss.
It's a mixture of undercover boss and finding your dad.
Oh God. I forgot about that show. Jesus. Wow. Yeah. That just brought back some memories of the undercover boss.
Well, that was mainly my week. Otherwise, I went to like Taco Bell and stuff like that, chilled with some peoples, and had a generally good time outside, which is really weird for me.
I resent Taco Bell for getting rid of my favorite item on the menu. Do you guys remember the Basona burrito? It was like
I never go to Taco Bell.
It was like a burrito that was just it had like rice and all the typical burrito stuff in it, but it was like drizzled in this delicious. It was like covered in this delicious sauce, and it was so good. I loved it. I loved the item on the menu, and then they got rid of it, and I shot at my nearest Taco Bell out of spite.
Dude, when are they gonna bring back the McRib?
Is this Ike's rant about Taco Bell?
No, my rant's coming later.
Oh my
Alright.
God! There's another thing. Wait, Gary, you gotta confirm or deny my Taco Bell theory. My Taco Bell theory is they don't hire Mexican people, so no one expects the Mexican food to be good. How many Mexican people work at that Taco Bell?
I didn't see a single one, and it was actually the best that I've had in like a while. Like they hire new people.
Whitey's stepping up their game.
Taco Bell doesn't really market itself as a Mexican restaurant, though. That's the thing.
Theory proven. Taco Bell doesn't hire Mexican people, so no one expects them to serve good Mexican food. Penguin
It's not trying to be Mexican food. That's like saying that every pizza place is trying to be Italian or Egyptian or wherever the fuck pizza originated.
Egyptian.
Yeah, they came from Guatemala.
He does like the Egyptian walk as he brings the pizza out.
It's like, what are you doing, lad?
But yeah, they're
that's
just trying to
just
make food. I don't really think they're trying to market themselves as Mexican food. I don't know if they ever have, but I know nowadays their marketing is just like, "Hey gamers, shove our fucking disgusting food in your mouth."
Hey gamers, we have Baja Blast ready for you and your gaming needs.
Hey gamers, time to destroy your digestive system with our epic burritos.
Dude, Doritos, burritos, and tacos with your Mountain Dew to order. Get
Don't
your
forget about
Baja Blast.
Don't
On this
forget
special
to
offer.
text "fuck you" to the number on your box so you can get a chance of winning an Xbox One S.
Get a free Call of Duty Modern Warfare 6 with your new Xbox One S.
Yeah, bro, shred it.
Dude, Baja Blast, baby, yeah.
I only see white people eating or drinking Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is
I've
Baja
never
Blast
seen,
is
like,
like one of the
people eat.
best Mountain Dews in my opinion.
Yeah.
My Mountain Dew tier list goes Code Red, Baja Blast, and then regular Mountain Dew. Those are
Mountain
the top
Dew,
three.
Democracy too.
What about the blue Mountain Dew?
Voltage. That's voltage, right?
Yeah.
I have no
I mean,
idea
it's
what
fine.
it is.
It tastes like melted popsicle, which is good.
Okay, hold on.
I want distortion
for
back.
For real, blue drinks and blue candies are far superior than any other color. Try to prove me wrong.
Agreed.
I mean, the best candy is brown.
What?
What?
Yeah, the best candy is brown.
What
No,
candy are you
shit.
talking
Chocolate?
about?
Chocolate. I'm talking about chocolate.
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my shit.
I'd rather have blue chocolate.
I mean, butterscotch is like delicious as well. I like butterscotch. And that's
Are you trying to tell me you wouldn't have chocolate that's blue?
Chocolate?
Chocolate.
Blue chocolate.
You know what? I don't think I would have chocolate that's blue.
Wow, weak.
Wow.
Man, racist. You
Really?
only love me when I'm brown?
Okay, you know what? It would depend like what the flavor is, right? Like if it's like blueberry chocolate doesn't sound very appealing to me. But like if it was like a cotton candy chocolate, then you know, maybe
What if it was
maybe that'd be
normal
good.
flavored chocolate, just blue?
It tastes like blue. Okay.
No, it is just the color blue, but it tastes like normal chocolate.
I mean, yeah, I'd like that. You know, it's a little fun novelty food.
Ike, just be
Yeah.
honest. You can't handle me. You only like me when I'm brown.
Once
Just tell me the truth right now.
That's what the chocolate tells you. It whispers in your ear. It's just like, you don't like me when I'm white. You like me when I'm brown.
Is that why brown chocolate bars are bigger than white chocolate bars?
Oh my
God.
gosh.
I mean, they're not really. Your joke doesn't work,
Yep.
Penguin, because it's not a thing.
White chocolate bars? I've seen them.
No, but like they're not bigger usually.
Usually the same size.
I think that was a joke.
Yeah.
Joke, please.
It's
Joke,
a joke, but it doesn't
please.
work because it's not.
He XD.
Dude, laugh.
Ha 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 ha
What's happening?
Oh yeah, Ko, how was your week?
Yeah.
No shitty jokes.
ha. Yeah, no, we here at the Nutbois are very serious. We don't like jokes or fun.
No poopy
Mhm.
joke.
No fun allowed.
My
No
week
fun
was
allowed.
fine.
No fun allowed here at the Nutbois podcast.
I started working again. I'm a waitress
yeah.
at a tap room, like alcohol and stuff, and like bar foods and stuff.
Too bad you can't have any because you're 20.
Yeah, I don't want any anyway. I don't
Yeah.
drink. Yeah,
Wait,
I don't
Aiko.
drink.
Uber boys, rise up.
We need an answer for the audience.
Well,
How short are the shorts?
what?
How short is
Penguin,
how
shut up.
short is the uniform? We need an answer for the audience.
We wear our uniform is a t-shirt and jeans.
I'm sorry, boys. There's no point in going. Penguin
If I
Report
can't
gives it 2 out of 5 stars.
Wait, hold on. What about the male waiters?
Do they wear skirts?
Yeah, do they wear skirts?
They wear jeans.
Fuck.
Unacceptable. Can't-
Are they like? Wait, hold on. Are they like form-fitting jeans?
No,
Are they skinny jeans?
no,
You gotta tell me I'm a
Girls
jean
wear
expert.
oh, no.
Girls wear form-fitting jeans.
Well, I don't want to be rude or anything, but all of the waitresses that I've seen so far are unbelievably fat.
Oh no, she didn't.
Not just
Yo.
fat. They are unbelievably fat.
Like,
Morbidly obese.
they're close to obese.
Get
They
fucking
look like
sucked into their
people that are
gravitational
on
pull,
my
ass.
600-pound life.
Yeah, then
Wait,
it is
do they wear
form-fitting jeans.
do they wear jeggings or do they wear mom jeans?
I can't tell. They're so big.
They're too fat to tell.
They turn mom
Bruh,
jeans into jeggings.
Aiko, you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen whenever they hear you talking about them on the podcast? They're gonna find you and they're gonna sit on you.
I don't think they know what computers are.
Aiko's average day at work is basically the same as Peyton Manning's, which is just dipping and diving through giant men to get a touchdown. Except
No.
instead of the touchdown, it's delivering food.
And the goal is tips.
Okay, so remind me that it's not worth it to go to the restaurant that Echo works at.
Unless I'm there.
Oh yeah, unless you're there, and then
Ah.
any other time, just don't go.
Yeah.
Speaking of tips, if you guys would like to go to patreon.com/nutboys, that's patreon.com/NUTBOIS, there are some great benefits. For just $1 a month, you
I
get
will
the
suck
mini
your
nut tier. And what this does, you get a shout out at the end of each podcast, and you get a special role in our Discord server, which you'll also be
Boy, I
invited
think
to.
they can read.
And
They can read if they went there.
not only that, for $5 a month, you get to give us a topic which we will have to talk about in the next podcast.
Yeah, and it's just
We'll have
like,
no choice.
Like, you like
No choice.
the N-words.
And if we reach our stretch goal of 10 patrons by the end of this month, I'll buy a new GameCube controller and review it.
It's supposed to be for a computer.
Let's be honest. He's gonna buy a GameCube controller.
Yeah.
Okay,
You want to talk about
I'll
his
do it.
addiction?
But yeah, that's Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/NUTBOIS.
Awesome. Nice ad read.
Alright.
We should talk about your controller addiction slightly. Just for a little bit.
You have a problem. No, I'm just kidding.
Big
I mean,
problem.
that depends on how you define the word problem.
No, I'm explaining this one. Okay.
Please do.
So imagine you meet a meth addict in a hallway. He's like skinny. He's holding like a bunch of meth. That's basically Ike, except with GameCube controllers.
Injecting GameCube controllers into my skin.
Except the thing that's skinny is his computer because he won't buy parts for it, even though it runs like a piece of shit. And he's just surrounded by GameCube controllers.
It's like the Wojak meme where he's like holding too many of whatever item it is, like insert item here. It's just like he's just holding all the GameCube controllers.
It's like that scene from Scrooge McDuck where he dives in the vat of gold coins, except it's GameCube controllers.
Or the one where Squidward dives into the Krabby Patties when he gets super addicted to them. It's GameCube controllers.
Yeah.
It goes right to Ike's thighs.
I'm gonna laugh when Ike's like 35 and he looks down and he's just surrounded by GameCube controllers. His wife and his kids left him. Everything's going to shit.
He's
And he's just like,
replaced his
God
legs with
damn
GameCube
it.
controllers.
My wife took the kids, but at least she left me with my fine collection of GameCube controllers.
Dude,
Basically.
Ike's dream is just to like replace his body parts with like GameCube controllers.
God, his eyes are replaced with a C-stick.
I couldn't be that guy in the news who marries a GameCube controller.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
It's
marry
like,
the SpongeBob GameCube controller.
make it like a cyberpunk kind of reality, but all the augmentations are like from different controllers. So like, someone can get C-stick eyes if they really wanted to.
And it just increases your sight.
Makes you do smash attacks easier.
Yeah, unless you're a pro Smash player, in which case it'll let you do tilt attacks easier.
Pro Smash
And
player
not
plays Yoshi.
That's nuts!
And not shower.
Yoshi's a high tier character.
Don't forget about the showering. You can't shower.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Showers
that's
are
melee.
illegal.
That's melee.
That's every Smash game.
Dude, you can't be pro if you take a shower once a month.
Yeah.
I don't know if my memory's just being bad, but Hungrybox looked like he's never taken a shower in his life.
Have you seen Mango? Mango looks like a dirty hobo.
But you realize that people have every person who has met Mango says that he smells great and he doesn't smell like bad.
Every person
Now I
that's
wanna go
met
smell
him
mango.
comments on his smell.
Well, because there was a huge documentary about Smash Bros smelling, and there's never been any complaints about Mango.
Smash
I've done
Bros
my
smelling.
research
No,
about this.
why is
Don't
there
even
why
ask.
is there a document not just a mini documentary, but like a massive documentary about Smash Bros smelling?
Because it's a
Gary
huge
says,
problem.
"Don't at me."
I bet Mewtwo King smells like the new car scent.
Just
Okay,
fucking
but-
bathes in the car air fresheners.
I
For
mean,
real, though,
speaking
I
of
don't-
Mewtwo King, he rigged games, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. He didn't rig a game because he didn't know what rigging a game was.
Yeah, dude, if you don't know what it is, you can't do it, right?
That was his defense. He was like, I didn't know what it was.
Like, what do they do? I never heard about this.
Oh, Mewtwo King and one of his friends were like, hey. And they were like, hey, we'll just split the prize money and you just let me win. And Mewtwo King was like, all right. And then Mewtwo King just let him win and they just fucked around. And then they went to Mewtwo King after and they're like, that's match fixing. He's like, what's match fixing? I had no idea what match fixing was. And they're like, Mewtwo King, you're an idiot, but this is what it is. You're disqualified for this amount of time and you can come back.
I mean, Mewtwo King's like actually autistic though, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's confirmed.
Apparently, he has like an alcohol problem too. Like people won't let him drink in their houses because he'll like literally fuck shit up.
Damn. But
Man.
okay, for real though, I don't understand how anyone can go without a certain amount of time not showering. Like you just smell. Like how do you stand the own
Well, I
smell?
mean, like eventually you adapt to your own scent.
I know, but for a while it must have been horrible.
Yeah, no one
No,
wants
because
to hang out.
it's
with you.
gradual.
All right, let's all reveal how often we shower, boys.
Once a day.
Once a day.
Once a
Every
day,
day.
It fluctuates depending
every
on
day.
It fluctuates depending on how depressed I am.
Ike. Get in the shower.
Like average, give us right now.
I'm in the bath right now.
Where's the toaster, buddy?
Bath bomb. Hell yeah.
Toaster bath bomb.
Why do you need the toaster? Just go
Extra
under the
volt.
water and don't come up.
Extra volty, my favorite.
Like practice sinking.
Practice the world record for how long you can hold your breath underwater and really try.
And just don't breathe.
Yeah, it's just, that's the way
Stop
you win. Just
breathing.
don't breathe.
You need to fully commit to the world record.
What's funny is that it's not the first time Aiko's told me to stop breathing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm a violent person.
But
Very
like,
violent.
no, but for real though, like I know it's gradual and stuff, but like, if I don't shower for like 2 days, I feel disgusting. Like, how does one manage?
I mean, if you don't really,
Mhm.
if you don't really go outside, then you don't accumulate that much dirt and sweat. So it's like,
I know, but even
That
if
is a lie. Right now, okay, I don't leave my house. And the next morning, I'm greasy as fuck. And I need to take a shower. So
I mean, yeah, but if you're a Smash
I
player, you're used to being
sleep.
greasy, so.
I sleep and like I get greasy just by sleeping. Like I don't even know how it happens.
yeah. Maybe you should wash your covers.
Bruh, for real though,
Maybe.
my Jet Black GameCube controller that I've been using since like 2007 is caked in my grease and my sweat.
Ew! Oh my god, that's
Ew.
disgusting. Bro, just throw that out. Just
Can we change topics?
Yeah. So the other day, I just wiped my ball sweat on my.
Ike like gets done playing Smash and he wants to put his GameCube controller down and it's like on open hand and he's just shaking it around trying to get his GameCube controller off his hand.
He just comes on his GameCube controller.
No,
Yeah, dude,
please
that's how you
no.
that's how you get the Z button to be more tactile.
We can't. No, we're cutting this out.
We're cutting you out, Penguin.
Okay, cut me out. That's fine as us cutting this out.
No, we
Let's just
love
cut
you,
out this
Penguin.
entire
We love you.
conversation. Let's just cut out this entire episode.
Like every
We
other
already did the first 2 episodes.
Yo, two real guys cut.
No.
Exclusively on Patreon, we can give you the unreleased episode of the Nutbois podcast.
Called the Nuttiest Boys, where you can hear us talk about other cast members who don't show up.
It's shit.
What do you mean? There's a
Okay,
good
no.
Reggie puppet joke in there.
The ones
that-
who
Hey, you
Yes.
said that was trash, Penguin.
and the ones who
I said the first podcast was trash.
They're
What's
both
that go?
trash. This one's
Okay,
trash.
well, no one else will understand it, so let me do a little bit explaining. We tried several times to record it with different people and such, and it didn't really work out, and now people aren't showing up a little bit, but we finally managed to get a group to actually speak today, so I'm happy about
Yeah.
that.
This is the regulars.
Yeah,
Except
this
Except
is the
Aiko.
dream team.
The real G's. No,
Here.
Aiko's a real G.
Yeah, this is the dream team. This is the dream team.
Yeah. With what Aiko's posting in notes, we gotta bring her back.
We're the Fantastic
God.
Five.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, but Aiko's been unreliable for the past 2 weeks.
I started working.
Hey,
Man.
Quit your job to work on the podcast.
yeah. You'll get
There's no income. I can't.
Bro, what are you talking
Maybe
about,
if you
dude?
put
We're gonna
work
get
into
tons
it.
of Patreon donors. I just read the ad.
Yeah.
I said it, so that means we're gonna get so much money.
How could you resist getting the mini nut tier for just $1 a month, where you can get a shout out at the end of each podcast, and you get special roles
my
at our
God.
Discord,
Yo, guys,
Or-
real quick.
you get whole nut tier for just $5 a month, in which you get to give us a topic for a podcast episode that we have to talk about.
Yo, guys, just please listen to him. I'm already pretty far down the hole. We need the money.
Oh, we need the money.
Gary's
fight
already,
Ike.
Gary's
I'll
already
fight
sunk
Ike
$12
to get
into this
the money.
podcast.
If we get the money, I'll fight Ike.
All right.
Yo, if we get enough money, we can fly each other. Like we could all fly to one spot and then do like a boxing match.
Yeah.
I'll be
Fight
the
Club.
I'll be the ring announcer, and I'll fight Ike.
I've actually already started I've actually put a down payment on a studio for us to record in Los Angeles.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
Guys,
damn.
$500 and I'll suplex Ike.
Not with what happened to your microwave, Ike.
What happened with his microwave?
It's broken because the roaches were like eating up the internals.
The roaches?
Yeah,
Damn, what the?
the roaches.
So Ike lives in the hood.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
He lives with the roaches.
Yeah, and the roaches are slowly taking over his house. In the hood.
First his microwave and then his entire kitchen.
We don't know if they're street yet. We haven't seen them wear any bandanas or pull any guns out sideways, so we cannot confirm or deny.
Dude,
We don't know if they're
you're gonna be
Bloods or not.
Bloods or Crips.
you're
Ike's
be
gonna have like
that boy.
gunfights in his kitchen between the blood roaches and the crypt roaches.
Oh my gosh. Maybe that's what's happening inside of his microwave.
Yeah, they're just
They gotta
shooting
settle
the
their beef.
wires. It's caught in the crossfire.
You open the door and little bolts fly out.
Damn, that's intense. But no, you just end up turning up like that one book I read in high school, Metamorphosis, where you just like turn into a roach. Like
You
it
read
gets
books?
so bad. I had to. I mean, I read in parentheses. I'm more like I just looked at the Spark notes and just like,
Oh,
yeah,
I
I was
did
one of those kids. I was one of
me
those.
too.
I used to write book reports without even reading the book. I just show up and write the thing.
Damn. Yeah, no, I would just Spark notes it and it'd be like pop quiz, and I'd be like, I kind of know what's going on.
Yeah. My chair is getting really uncomfortable.
Then move.
So,
Well,
Penguin, can
Stand
you
up.
go on a rant
Stand
about your
up
chair?
and sit back.
Okay, so my mom, I'm living with my mom. I'm like 22. I'm not 15. Not like some fucking loser in this podcast. Okay, but yeah, my mom's like, I'm not gonna let you have a chair. I like retired from the military. I'm trying to get back on like my feet. I'm gonna go be a welder. I'm not like dying homeless. Don't worry. I'm not one of those fucking veterans. Although I will open a sign if anyone wants to come see my sign. But yeah, my mom's like, you can't get a computer chair because my last computer chair that I owned before I went into the military, we had rugs, so my computer chair sat on rugs, so it made an indent in the rug. But now we have hardwood floors, and she's still like, you can't get a computer chair. So I'm currently sitting on a black Rubbermaid box, looking at my computer because I can't get a chair. And this box is not very comfortable, and I think this box is starting to bow because I'm a fat ass burb. So this probably won't last that long.
So, like, does your mother
Dude,
just not have chairs at all?
She has chairs. She just won't let me have a chair. I literally offered to buy the chair and everything. And she's like, I'm not letting you bring that chair into my house because she thinks I'm going to fuck up her floors with a computer chair. So she literally is like, I'm not letting you bring that chair into my house. So I literally cannot bring a computer chair into my mom's house. So I have to sit on a black box.
Okay, but she
Be a
like she
homeless
has
Matt.
she has other chairs in the house though, right? Like she has chairs.
Yes, she has. She has other chairs in the house, but if you move any, she's going to get pissed at you.
Then buy a chair that's not a computer chair.
She still won't let me bring it into the house.
Just-
Well, wait. Well,
She
what if
literally
you got
won't
one of
let me
those
have a
office
chair.
mats? Get an office mat that you can put on the floor.
I had one last time. She won't let me get a chair.
I refuse
Even if
to
there's
give
a-
you
if
any
there's a mat?
furniture.
My
She literally
gosh.
just won't
No
let me have a
furniture.
chair. So I just can't have a chair. So I just have to sit on this ply box. It's okay.
What-
I'm gonna get an apartment in like probably in July. I'm gonna
I thought
try
you were
to
gonna
at
say
least.
it's okay. I'm gonna get another box.
I mean, I have another box in the closet when this one goes out. But
A
I'm
backup
gonna
box.
yeah, I got a backup box for my fat bear butt. My fluffy butt needs a nice box.
No furniture allowed in this house. Unacceptable.
Yeah, basically, it's like a strike. It's like a fucking famine strike.
Gosh.
God.
I like
Living.
we have listed as like really tonally different from everything else we've been talking about this whole time.
We knocked out.
Is it a serious topic? Because I don't want to do it.
I mean,
What do
it's
you
like
mean?
it's kind of a serious topic.
Wait, Ike, I'll fix it. It's okay. There you go.
Mm,
I fixed it.
Fuck off.
What happened? I don't have the docs open. I can't read it, and none of the viewers can see it either.
I
so-
deleted the next topic
Well,
and
they'll know
skipped
once
the
we get
how
to that
to-
topic.
I skipped the how to fuck bitches and
All right. Well, how do you?
get money. Also, I love that Gary updated the Patreon. I'm reading it right now. It says Gary will fly to Ike's house and suplex him on camera. We'll also document the whole trip there. 50
Dude, it'll be so
Patreons.
fun.
I want to point out you could get like $50, Gary. So you'd have to do this trip in $50.
You know, honestly, $50 is enough for me. I'll pay the rest for my own money.
$50 on Patreon, and I can mail Penguin a seat that he can sit in.
Mail Penguin a chair. I gotta hide it from my Gotta hide the contraband from my mom.
Yeah, just put it in your closet when you're not using it, and just sit on the box whenever she's home.
Yeah, I gotta secretly hide my chair, like prison.
So, what do you guys think about free will?
Oh God, not this.
I deleted it.
Anyone
So
who doesn't know, this is like Ike's meme topic. I don't even know what
No,
It's not even a meme.
No, it's not a meme. This is a genuine belief that I hold.
All right.
Oh my God.
I
You know what?
understand
It's
why
not
everyone
a
thinks I'm
meme.
memeing.
I'm standing up for Ike because
I'm
literally
gonna go take a piss.
last night I talked to Ike about this for literally like almost 2 hours. So please listen to what he has to say.
Okay, so what did I begin with last night? Because I feel like that's a good jumping off point for explaining my belief about free will.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Okay, so I'll start with a comparison, right? If I
Okay.
if I run a simulation, right?
Uh-huh.
With the same starting conditions every single time, then the end result for that simulation will be the exact same every single time. Now,
Yeah.
if we broaden that to incorporate the creation of a given universe, like if we create a universe with the same starting conditions every single time and we get the same end result every single time, then that would destroy the concept of free will, because it would mean that there's no variability and that everything is essentially determined from the start.
Okay, but here's the thing though. It's not a simulation.
It's
The
not
real
a
world
simulation.
is
It's not a simulation, but the universe is still made of predictable elements, right? And human beings and our brains in that are still made of like physical objects, which can be like manipulated.
Hey
Via
guys, I'm back from my piss.
outward stimuli.
I'm back. Yeah, I don't see where you're coming from.
Didn't the Matrix directors think free will like life was a simulation?
Yeah.
And then I think Elon Musk also thought life was a simulation, but he was like high on a bunch of weed and mushrooms because he's lit as fuck.
You can make your own choices despite like I just don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm retarded.
Also, my argument isn't that we live in a simulation. I was just using that as an example, just like to clarify.
Okay.
What if we live in a simulation of a simulation?
Yeah, can I have some help?
Inside a simulation.
I'm like choking up because this is like the first time I'm displaying this belief on like a public forum.
Silence.
He's not here. He left.
Wait,
he abandoned you.
hold up. Yeah, he's gone.
He left you.
Cue tumbleweed in the background.
He's gone. Okay, gonna get some backup. It's just like he's running
He told
away.
me. I like how he told me he'd back me up, and he just fucking leaves.
Yeah, he's a good man. He probably went to go take a piss.
He's probably just like, this topic's dumb.
This topic is listed as free will / take a piss time.
Yeah.
I'm eating
Who
popcorn.
changed it? Penguin.
No one changed. I'll edit it afterwards. Don't worry.
For this podcast, sponsored by
No sponsors.
Uncle Ben's popcorn. It's not rice. I don't know.
I'm eating popcorn.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't understand the free will thing. Like, I get where you're coming from, but like. I
Okay,
feel
so
like-
basically the crux of my argument is that that like human beings exist, like we are purely reactionary by our nature, which would imply that we don't really have any decision making capabilities outside of what is given to us via outside stimuli.
Yeah, but you decide how to react to it. So you still have free will in your decisions on how to react to it. If you never had free will, that means no one was a bad person, because every bad action they do would just mean that they did it without their consent. Not having free will would be like everyone being literal robots where they just walk around and do whatever they're told.
Just because we feel like we have free will doesn't mean that it exists.
Yeah, but you do, because you have the right to make the decision afterwards, after the outside stimuli make you make it. Hitler made the decisions to be an asshole. He didn't get forced in it like a robot. He made the decision to be a dick.
You gonna try to spin this so that it seems like I think Hitler did nothing wrong?
No, but
Wow, Ike, I can't believe you're a Nazi. Jeez.
Wow,
I mean,
first episode.
Nazi alert.
Already a Nazi.
I believe Hitler also thought free will didn't exist.
Dude, Hitler also.
Hitler,
YouTuber Ike Schrafter, confirmed Nazi.
Yeah, but Elon Musk also said like we live in a simulation. But I think he was high on like mushrooms and weed when he said that.
I didn't.
Guys, here's the real thing. Here's the real hot take. We live in a society
Where Elon Musk is smoking weed and going to Mars. Let's fuck bitches, get money.
Yeah, Elon Musk could easily just like be a normal dude, like just be like an entrepreneur or whatever he's doing right now. Or he could meme on the internet. He's choosing to meme on the internet.
Yeah, while he's high on weed, fucking building rocket ships. Man, it's my hero.
Truly.
You guys couldn't see that, but I pounded my chest twice and pointed up at the sky.
He's not dead though.
I know, he's just Jesus to me.
I'd fuck Elon.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna start a religion just based on Musk. Gonna be the Church of Musk,
I'd fuck Elon.
where all we do is smoke weed and look at Mars.
I probably wouldn't bang Elon Musk.
You know, I'd give Elon Musk a hug and a kiss goodnight.
Yeah, no, I'd give
Man.
him a hug and a kiss goodnight, but I wouldn't do the sex with him.
Man, that's gonna get you thrown off a roof in Saudi Arabia. You better be careful.
I don't live in Saudi Arabia, so I'm fine.
Thank you for ruining that Saudi Arabia joke.
You're welcome, Penguin.
No problem. I'm going to take my scimitar to my house. Gary, please add a Patreon goal that says when we get 200 patrons,
Yeah.
Penguin will fly to Ike's house with a scimitar.
Is Gary even here? Where'd he go?
He probably took a piss.
This is a long
piss.
Yeah, he's been going.
He's getting food.
He's properly hydrated.
He abandoned the free will part, and now he's abandoning the
He quit the podcast.
He quit the podcast halfway through. Oh God!
Well, it's not halfway. We only have like one more topic, and it's a gag topic ananyway.
I mean, we
Okay,
can still
Penguin,
keep-
then go. Introduce the topic.
We don't
Okay,
have to like stop when the topics are done. We can talk about other stuff.
Aiko,
I mean, we've already been going for close to an hour, so
I need you to
I
answer
feel like
this.
will be the last topic.
I need you to answer this question: How to
Okay.
fuck bitches and get money?
I'm a woman. I don't know how to do that.
But the Google Doc says you're gay.
I'm not, though.
Okay, are you even like slightly gay?
Hey, Gary's back.
No.
Hey guys,
Yo,
Okay,
you
no,
told me
okay,
you'd back
no.
me up on the free will thing, and then you just dipped.
dude, it's not my fault. I had ribs. I literally ate like 5 ribs as fast as I could, and I ran down here.
Bro, we got
Leave me
you got
alone.
like 10 minutes left in the podcast. You can postpone the ribs for like 10 minutes.
Those are some good ribs. Are they like Flintstone-sized ribs?
Yeah.
Just slurped them. You fucking slurped them. It's like-
They ate the bones and everything.
Have you heard
Like a
how much I
firework.
ate it? You like it was crazy.
Did you even taste it?
Wait, Gary, we need you to answer the final question in the Google Doc.
What is it?
How do you fuck bitches and get money?
Well, see, you don't care about you're not gonna marry her, right? So you just gotta fuck bitches, boys. You know, that's all you gotta do.
But
My
how-
man!
I'd say to go an alternate route altogether and fuck dudes.
Well,
Instead.
that's a stupid idea. Last topic complete.
And the way to get money, right? You open up a podcast with your
Snapchat?
buddies, open up a Patreon for it, and then shill
I thought you-
shill the shit out
I
of that
thought you-
Patreon.
I thought you whore your female friend for premium Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's your
That's a good idea. Like, I would rather pay $1 a month to get a shout out at the end of each podcast and a special role on the official Nutbois Discord server, or pay $5 a month to be able to give the Nutbois a topic for every episode.
And
Yeah.
also, guys, new role coming in, $10, and you get thank you from Aiko herself.
Yeah, she will say your name in a cute anime voice. That
Aiko,
way you can like,
Aiko will
do whatever you want with it.
Aiko will make a kissing sound effect into the microphone.
What? I
It's a
didn't sign up for this.
It was in your contract, Aiko. It's too late.
Fine
It's in
print.
your-
Contract.
wait. We signed contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you were
Can I
all
s-
drunk though, so I don't know if it counts.
Can I see my contract?
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you after the podcast.
Oh, okay, thanks, man. It doesn't have anything about me being cooked and eaten, does it?
Oh no.
Not
Okay,
anymore.
thanks, man.
Our lawyer said we couldn't do that.
Wait,
Everyone
what?
shares the same.
Nah, you're safe, Penguin. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks, man.
Everyone shares the same contract as Aiko, so it's just like you, and then you will make a cute anime voice, and you will kiss into the microphone at $10.
Okay. I want to point out, just so you guys know, after we end this podcast, I'm going to slowly waddle out of here and run away in a
Okay,
very fast waddling motion.
very well then.
Well,
Makes sense.
It's hard to be a burb.
Understandable.
Everyone-
Have a nice day.
I'm not leaving yet. We got to end this thing.
Well, hold on. Do we have any final thoughts? Jerry's final thoughts?
My final thought is that contracts are very good and they're binding. You can't back out of them because you already signed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, ribs are really good.
I can hear you eating them.
I feel like it would be a good idea for all the fine people watching at home to donate to the Nutbois Patreon.
Okay.
I think that's the 6th time I've mentioned that this podcast.
Yeah, just keep shilling it.
Just keep shilling it, and eventually we'll get donors.
Ghazi, what's your final thoughts?
Final thought is, fellas, it's gonna get better. Just keep holding out. Keep fighting the good fight. Don't be a doomer. Be a bloomer.
Don't let your memes be memes.
This episode of the podcast was brought to you by Squarespace.
Why do I never get... It's not brought to you by Squarespace. Why do I never get final thoughts?
The website is brought to you by me. I designed it. Okay, leave me alone.
You had a British femboy help you with most of it.
That's our other guest.
Yeah,
That's our guest podcast.
You guys might see him next week on the Nutboys podcast. So tune in to Nutboys episode 2, where we talk about
whatever.
Prison.
We'll start off with the weekly thing. I want to keep doing that. You know, weekly updates, being like, "Yo, what's up, everyone? What's your weekly whatever?"
Well, I mean, I don't have a life outside of Discord, so
Well, who knows? You might court another 12-year-old.
12-year-olds,
maybe
yeah.
even 11-year-old.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
go to middle schools like a pro.
Let's not aim lower, please.
Yo, what, maybe you can get like the 12-year-olds to release your premium Snapchat, and then we can make money off of that.
Oh, no. Penguin's
I
final
retract that
thoughts.
statement.
Penguin's final thoughts. We're probably going to get
open up.
sued for this. I'm proud of all of you. I'm going to waddle off the grid right now. I am an actual penguin. Don't worry about it. It's a complicated
okay.
story. We'll get into it next podcast.
Okay, I just realized we've done all our final thoughts, and we're like basically signing off, but there's still 5 minutes left.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Is
gonna
this
tell
a
you.
gag?
No,
So-
we're supposed to be going for 60 minutes. We've been going for 55 minutes.
We can
Like,
make the
fuck your
podcast
60 minutes.
We can make the podcast 55 minutes. We can make the podcast 40 minutes. We could cut this out.
No, we have to keep going. We have to make it an hour.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have to be. It has to be perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because he sounded so determined. We have to make it now.
Okay, okay, how are we going to make this an hour? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I want-
Everybody, don't get
So about
toner
that
in your eyes
Alabama
like I
abortion
did.
ban,